Greenland in American policy, the little-known 19th-century acquisition plan in the annals of United States history, territorial expansion, has long been a defining feature, most notably during the 19th century era of manifest destiny. While much attention is given to acquisitions, such as the Louisiana Purchase or the annexation of Texas, there exists a lesser-known historical curiosity involving American interest in acquiring Greenland. Despite its remote location and challenging environment, Greenland once found itself at the center of an intriguing geopolitical maneuver by the United States. The strategic allure of Greenland, despite its icy landscape and sparse population, Greenland's appeal to 19th-century American policymakers wasn't purely geographic. The island's addition to the United States was seen through strategic and economic lenses. Greenland was perceived as a valuable site for increasing American presence in the North Atlantic, enhancing trade routes, securing maritime boundaries, and denying European powers, specifically the British Empire, control over the strategic waterways and potential naval bases. Exploring the possibilities, interest in Greenland had been piqued as the United States expanded its territorial ambitions after the acquisition of Alaska from Russia in 1867. The notion of purchasing Greenland was occasionally floated as a complementary step to secure the Northern Hemisphere's Arctic regions. However, the negotiations between the United States and Denmark, Greenland's colonial ruler, never fully materialized into a concrete offer during the late 19th century. Political figures and diplomats like William H. Seward, the U.S. Secretary of State at the time, had fostered a vision of American expansion across polar territories. The practical negotiations would have involved delicate diplomatic tenets given Denmark's sovereignty and the complex landscape of European politics. Barriers and challenges. One of the most significant barriers to acquisition was the hesitant reaction of the Danish and Greenlandic authorities. Greenland was not just a geopolitical asset, but was home to a rich indigenous Inuit culture, maintained under Danish colonial governance. Further, at the time, Denmark had neither the inclination nor the necessity to negotiate its disengagement from Greenland. For Denmark, Greenland was more than a far-flung territory, it was integral to its colonial history. Economically, the acquisition posed logistical challenges as well. Greenland's harsh climatic conditions and lack of infrastructure made any immediate economic return a speculative endeavor at best. This, combined with wavering congressional support, rendered the acquisition proposal ineffective in advancing past preliminary stages. The legacy of the concept. While the idea of acquiring Greenland in the 19th century remained speculative, it laid a framework of interest that persisted into contemporary policy considerations. The 20th and 21st centuries have periodically revisited American interest in Greenland, reflecting broader strategic objectives, such as military positioning and climate implications linked to Arctic regions. Today, Greenland's potential natural resources, coupled with its growing geopolitical significance due to climate change and Arctic navigational routes, continue to capture U.S. strategic interest. The historical curiosity of the 19th century acquisition idea remains a testament to how national geopolitical strategies evolve over time, underscoring the continual delicate interplay between geographic ambitions and diplomatic realities. In understanding these historical ventures, we gain insight into the persistent themes of American foreign policy, the quest for strategic advantage, and the often misunderstood richness of regions like Greenland that quietly mold the contours of global relations.